Also, real quick before I sign off on this episode, um, it was cool that Kevin Lyman, came on as my first podcast guy, guest in itself, and that was such a huge honor to have him on, and he was, he took the time out of his day to do that. I really appreciate you, dude. Like, if you're watching this and listening to this right now, like, that was like one of the most like fucking like awesome moments I had. Just him, because I was on his tour with Poeta for 11 days. It was cool. It was literally the greatest experience I've ever had. Obviously, I have a lot more to go with it, being the band stuff, but he did say that he is working on a festival, and I just want to make this real quick. I just had a thought in my head, and I kind of want to like bring it to attention because I want to see what you think about it. But he said he's working on another festival, and it's kind of like Warped Tour. So is it going to be kind of like what he did with the 25th anniversary, where it's a couple festivals and it's not a touring festival, or is he gonna? He's not gonna do Over the Road. Like, there's no way that financially would be a good idea to do that. But I do kind of have like an idea of like what he might do. He's working with somebody. Like, he's working with a certain group of people, but he just needs the paperwork to go through. And I personally think, and this is, I'm not starting rumors. I'm not saying like, oh, I talked to this person and like, there I heard certain things, blah blah blah. No, this is just me taking an educated guess with what he's doing. Because I just think it'd be extremely logical for him to do it, and it would really help the fucking industry in itself with like what he's done over the years. But I really think he's gonna be teaming up with Emo Nite. Emo Nite is a huge fucking company that is creating these environmental these aesthetic environmental like parties, in a sense, where they have DJs and like some bands and some special guests that come out who were in that scene from like the the early 2000s or late 90s all the way up to now present, with that emo pop punk alternative rock phase, grunge, anything, like, just to bring out that aesthetic. So I think that it would be a really cool fucking concept, but I hope this happens. It's basically like Electric Forest, that my friend, my producer, was supposed to go to over the weekend, like, or Coachella or Burning Man. Like, you go there for the experience. You go there literally to say like you were there. Like, the music's there and it's great and like you have a good time. But like most of the people at Electric Forest, dude, they probably just get really high or like they just trip. Like, that's basically, they're there for the experience. They're not. I mean, they're there for the music, but that's just like another, like, that's literally just another like plus to everything. So I just have a feeling he's gonna work with Emo Nite, and Warped Tour and Emo Nite is gonna create this baby, and we're gonna have like festivals, kind of like what he did with the 25th anniversary, where it's in certain locations like California or New Jersey or Ohio or Florida, like however they work about it, and they kind of like just mold that idea and bring the aesthetic, like bring that pop punk emo phase back, and like you go there for the experience. Like, you're literally there. I mean, for the music for sure. Like, you're gonna have all those different types of bands, and you're gonna have different like stages and stuff. But I really feel like it would be aesthetically pleasing to actually like involve that. I think that's what he might be working with. I don't know. I mean, obviously I could be wrong. I just don't know. I didn't hear anything from anybody. It was just kind of something that I took a step back from and like thought about it. Like, if he worked with Emo Nite, that would be such a huge fucking win for everybody. For anybody who's a fan of that type of music, for anybody who's in the music scene, because it's just, you kind of keep it alive, and then you can go through over the years, and like that music's never gonna die. I mean, people talk about like that type of music in the early 2000s. It's like, it's a classic. It's like it's fucking true though. I mean, like, it's like, say the song came out in 2000, and it's like, it's been 20 years, like, yeah, it's a classic song. Like, you don't hear it on the radio, but back in 2000, that was on the radio all the time, but now it's not a thing anymore. So I don't know. I have a strong feeling that he might be working with Emo Nite. There's no confirmation. What I'm saying is, like, I didn't hear anything from anybody. I didn't hear any rumors. I'm not starting any rumors, but I really think that would be something that would be fucking cool for him to team up with the guys and girls from Emo Nite, that whole organization. I think that would be fucking sweet.